Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we will explore SPDR S&P 500 ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.53. Let's examine the ETF's performance during this time. Those who adhered to our analysis have experienced an impressive gain of 12.7% since we first designated the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate 88 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.14% per day since it was classified as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a narrow and gently rising trend in the short term, indicating a potential for further upward movement within this trend. Over the next 3 months, the current trend suggests a possible change of approximately 7.2%, with expected returns ranging between 4.76% and 7.99%. When examining the longer term, our analysis over a 12-month period projects a change of about 10.22%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.92% to positive 10.57% in the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $580.16 and $736.65. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF features the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for SPDR S&P 500 ETF after gaining 0.38%. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price increased by 0.38% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025. The price rose from $663.68 to $666.21. It has now experienced gains for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to observe whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the ETF fluctuated by 0.76%, reaching a low of $661.61 and a high of $666.64. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 0.95% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume has risen on the last day, alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 21 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 94 million shares changed hands for approximately $62.720 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded price of the ETF was $667.52, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 0.2%, or $1.31, below the 52-week high of $667.52, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. SPY heads into the close with mixed signals. Valuation work shows the median S&P 500 company about 12.5% rich to its 11-year norm, while quality metrics sit near long-term baselines. Energy appears as the cheapest, highest quality sector, while technology and industrials look most stretched. September's surprising strength, the best monthly showing in over 15 years for the S&P and Nasdaq, has provided SPY momentum entering the fourth quarter. However, that momentum faces tangible near-term risks. A looming government shutdown has already led to lower futures, and the market remains quiet ahead of upcoming payrolls. The third quarter's winners and losers were highly concentrated, emphasizing how much SPY's movements are driven by a handful of large-cap stocks. This same concentration helps explain why certain dividend and alternative exchange-traded funds with significant technology exposure have recently outperformed the broader index. In the short term, expect volatility tied to political headlines, economic reports, and potential sector rotation away from overbought technology into energy and value sectors. Over the long term, valuation premium and concentration risk suggest lower expected returns for SPY compared to a decade ago. This raises the likelihood that equal weight or value exposures may outperform if mean reversion occurs. Keep an eye on breadth, flows, and the macroeconomic calendar. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there's a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support can be expected at $663 and $651.43. A decline below either of these levels could trigger sell signals. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, September 22, 2025, and thus far, it has declined by approximately 0.0952%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 29 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 99 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 88 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. SPDR S&P 500 finds support from accumulated volume at $659.18. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. Generally, the ETF tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered to be very low. Over the last day, the ETF moved $5.03 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.76%. For the past week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.743%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $666.84. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $659.18. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $642.04, reflecting a decline of 3.63%. This exchange-traded fund experiences very low daily movements, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 6 days ago. Is the SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good investment choice? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there's a reasonable chance for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF to perform well in the near future. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 1st of October, we anticipate that the SPDR S&P 500 ETF will open lower by $1.39, starting at $664.82. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money. and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.